So try to find a comfortable position of this body. And try to relax the body. As well as relax the mind, any worries or thoughts or any other mental activities, try to let go. Just be aware of what is present now, what is happening right now. Maybe some sounds. Whatever pleasant or unpleasant, it just sounds. They just arise and pass away. And what else? What else happening right now? Maybe bodily sensations. Maybe you experience wind or fan blowing, or experience how your arms touch the body, touch the legs maybe, or how the bottom of your body touch the ground or cushion. Just any kind of bodily sensations. Again, pleasant, unpleasant, it's just experience. And what else? What else I may experience? What else happening? Maybe some smells also. Or any other sense. Just watch it and be aware. Be mindful. And we try to keep this present moment awareness, present moment mindfulness, and we may proceed to some Dhamma reflection, Dhamma discussion. So there is interesting area of investigation, area or like what you may explore in your experience, and also what suttas encourage us to do, and especially Sutta Nipata. It's a compilation of very concise compilation of ideas. So reading just one kata, one verses, you can get a lot. You can reflect, and maybe it would be even enough to break through, like just from one gata. But of course you need to elaborate all the details, and from other suttas you need to get a sense what it means. So, yeah, as they usually say, like almost every sutta have enough information to get through, to get free, to be free. But you need support of other suttas to understand all details in that one sutta. So, yeah. So these several sutta, what I will bring today, several passages from suttas. And the first one called dhotakamāṇavapucchā sutta. So, Dhotaka, it's his name. Manava, it means person or gentleman. So, the question of the gentleman of Dhotaka, his name. And he say, Yan kinchi sampajanasi. So whatever person or I may experience, may know, may perceive, so above and below, across and in the middle, so everywhere. And so long story short, he covered every experience. Whatever I may experience through any senses, like just we speak about this. Etam viditva saṅgo tiloke. Having understood this, whatever has been experienced, as a saṅgo. It's an interesting word. We know Sangha, yeah? It's a community of the monks. But this word is different. One letter is different. After G, there's H. In the word Sangha, there is H. But here, there is no H. So just Saṅgo. And the meaning of this word is kind of different from different suttas. In some places, they translate it as attachment or clinging or sting, like you stuck somewhere. It's the process. In another place, they translate it as a like trap or something what can attach you. So one way to understand it, the process of attachment. Another way to understand it, to the object what may attach you. Any kind of trap or any kind of tie or bound what may attach you. And literal meaning of this word, it's something what is sticky. You know, like something what is sticky. If it's sticky here, I see it, and yeah, I can remove myself, but it would be some kind of attachment. And also good to understand that this kind of sticky point, it's not necessary that I'm sitting there, but there is a possibility to be stuck. So there's something where I can be stuck, not necessarily I will be, but there is a strong possibility that there I will be stuck. That's how I understand it, the word Sangha, in this context at least. So, and they say, having understood whatever person may experience as this saṅgo, as something sticky, as something where you can stuck, and bhava bhavaya makasi tanhang. In any state of existence, person does not make craving, so does not crave to any state of existence. Yeah, interesting sutta, yeah? Like a very small passage. But if we reflect on this, it's a very interesting thing, that whatever we can experience, whatever we can know, whatever we can perceive, the wise person need to see it as something sticky, some kind of potential attachment. So, yeah, practically, like whatever I see, like if it's some pleasant object, yeah, like if I here, like the main point from another sutta we may perceive that they say sensual pleasure, it's not the objects actually, it's my intention towards them, my desire towards them. And then later also sutta says that he does not do or he does not crave to anything in to any state of existence. So one thing, like what we understand as existence. Usually existence, it's something, some experience. We have some experience. We may see, we may think, we may experience bodily sensation, or even when we speak about some other planes of existence. So there may be no body, but still some experience there. So some experience there. Existence equal experience. This is obvious. Yeah? So, and if person see any experience as something where I can stuck, something in a way dangerous. This is dangerous things. Yeah, I experience this, I cannot avoid this experience, this happening. But I need to be careful. Whatever I experience, I can be stuck there. I can really generate some attachment what lead me to suffering. If I stuck, if I have a craving, if I have a desire. And if a person has this sense of carefulness, okay, like I'm aware of what is happening, but I'm careful that this what is happening would not generate some attachment to me, or like desire or any grasping. So then, how this person can really cling to any state of existence? Because he understands any experience is actually potentially can attach me, can bound me. then what's the point to have any experience? And he would try his best in future. Of course, now we're stuck here. We cannot do anything. Yeah? We has been born. But we can do our best to practice Buddha's teaching. And like practically, this passage just tell me, I would like to investigate and encourage you to investigate why the Buddha called experience saṅgo, something where we can stuck. And like maybe on theoretical level, there is experience, we can attach to it, and attachment means suffering. We know like it's one of the noble truths when the cause of the dukkha, of the suffering, is attachment or craving. But practically, I mean, very few people really follow it. Because whenever even I see some like new nice object, like I sit here, this for example, I speak, let's say, for 1 hour already, so I know already who is in front of me, like there's no new face, and then suddenly there's another person arrive. I naturally look, oh, who is there? So my mind inquire and interested in some new shape, new form, whatever, new object. I'm wondering, oh, what is this? So of course it's not that strong attachment. I may see, and then, okay, there's like Lenny there, for example. Okay, like, and there's no any proliferation about this. But even, I think, Sutta speak about even this subtle point, when you really have a subtle like movement towards the object, where you can bound and where you can be attached, or where you can just like imagine or proliferate. Like another person come, and I may start to think, oh, maybe like he's my not friend, he don't like me. Oh, now I need to be careful, whatever I say, like I shouldn't harm this person, blah, blah, blah. And all this story may proliferate, and so I may miss actually opportunity to be present, be aware. So any object, whatever here, like see, smelling, tasting, or touching, or thinking, potentially may bound me, may really, it can be my prison in a way. Whatever object arises, and I can stuck there, and it can last so long that people can bear grudge for years and years, for whole life, even from childhood. Some people report that like his parents or mother was not so kind to him, and he still may feel this kind of, oh, like now I'm not successful, I'm like 40 years old, I'm not successful because of my mother, So he may think about this. I mean, some psychologists say that there is some traumas from childhood, but if you all your life carry grudge towards something what happened in childhood, I mean, there is a way out of it. And Buddha's teaching show us that there is a way, like more obvious way, just to see how I suffer from this. Like whenever I remember something was done bad towards me in the past, how this thought really enrich my life. Do I happy? Do I like really enjoy remembering these things, or it's only give me pain and suffering? And do I want to be in pain? Like, because it's a choice. It's like very difficult to overcome like some kind of habits or something like this. But every time we can try at least. And every time when we try, we're a little bit closer to freedom from this. And slowly, this freedom, it sounds very nice and inspiring. But actually, to be free, it's a very strong work, very high work, very hard work. So, like, it's interesting. To be free, we need to work hard. But the thing is, this give you like result almost immediately. Whenever you see that, okay, now small moment I can be free, then like it's very encouraging, it's very inspiring. Like, why actually I don't want to suffer anymore. I want to be free, and like to see in this, like whatever experience potentially can be this saṅgos, this kind of bondage or something sticky where I can stuck potentially. And honestly, most of the time I stuck there. Just in these few moments where I'm not stuck and I aware, okay, now I potentially I avoided this potential stickiness, stuckness or whatever. So then you may give like, okay, it's possible to be done. It's not that the Buddha speak only with arahants, because he says like doing this you become arahant. It's not like arahant need to do this. because Arahant don't need to do anything. Yeah? Arahant done what have to be done. So all these passages, all these sutras speak with us, like with people who want to be free in some way. Of course, like this whole destination, Arahantship, it's maybe not so easily to attain, and maybe even not so easily to understand for us. How? Like, what's the mind of Arahant? But to read this sutta and to reflect, maybe to have some deep experience, even once. Even one time you see, okay, I was stuck there. And actually there is a way around. If I see this, I can avoid this. And there's no point for me to crave, as Sutta say, for any plane of existence. Even we can think about rebirth, or even like bhava can be translated as a being. Like right now, I am. You know, I'm experiencing. I'm hearing. This is a being. This is a like sense of experience, whatever. And if I have a craving to this, of course I'm suffer, because I'm not always experience what I want to experience. Like there are a lot of things what may be what I not really expect or what I not wish or something like this. So yeah, I wish all of us to really understand it and like practically understand how this experience or anything what I can experience through these six senses, how this really potentially can bind me, how it can be my prison, and what's a way out. Is there is a way out, and what's a way out, and how I would be free if I would be out of this. So we need some inspiration. What fruit I would get if I practice this more consistently and more regularly. So sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.